Pick up a post-it note, a zipper, or even a simple ballpoint pen, and you might think of it as a purely local invention, born in one country, perfected there, and claimed as a national pride. But the truth is, innovation rarely happens in isolation. What we consider ours often has roots stretching across continents and centuries. The items we use every day are like cultural patchworks, woven from the ideas, materials, and ingenuity of people from all over the world. So here's a quick question. What everyday item do you think is truly all American or all British? You might be surprised to find that the answer is almost none of them. Take paper, for instance. We often credit ancient China with its invention, and that's true, but its story doesn't end there. From China, paper-making techniques traveled along the Silk Road, reaching the Islamic world, where scholars refined the process, producing finer sheets that made books and record-keeping more accessible. Eventually, it spread into Europe, triggering revolutions in literature, governance, and education. Or consider forks and spoons. These utensils feel so ordinary now, yet their history is anything but. Forks first appeared in ancient Egypt and Greece, mainly as serving tools, while spoons were used by Romans, Egyptians, and even prehistoric humans, often carved from wood, bone, or precious metals. They became commonplace in Europe only during the Middle Ages, another case of slow global adoption. Even agriculture, the most fundamental part of our survival, is a shared legacy. Plows, irrigation systems, and crop rotation techniques developed in Mesopotamia, India, and Africa centuries ago continue to shape modern farming practices today. Your morning coffee? It likely started its journey in Ethiopia, where legend says a goat herder noticed his goats becoming energetic after eating red coffee berries. The drink traveled to Yemen, spread across the Arab world, and eventually landed in European cafes. Today it's a global ritual, but its roots remain African and Middle Eastern. Or think about the numbers you're using right now. The digits 0 through 9 are part of the Hindu-Arabic numeral system, developed in India and spread by Persian and Arab mathematicians into Europe. This system revolutionized mathematics, making complex calculations, trade, and modern science possible. Then there's gunpowder and printing, two Chinese inventions that, honestly, transformed the entire planet. Gunpowder changed the nature of warfare, while printing, perfected in Europe after its invention in China, fueled an explosion of knowledge sharing during the Renaissance. How did all these ideas spread? Well, one major driver was the Silk Road, a sprawling network of trade routes connecting Asia, Africa, and Europe. But it wasn't just goods like silk and spices that traveled. Innovations, art forms, and scientific knowledge moved too. Maritime trade routes did the same, carrying ideas as far as the Americas and Oceania. Even colonization, with its deeply complex and often dark history, acted as a channel for technological exchange. Crops like potatoes, maize, and tomatoes crossed oceans, permanently altering diets worldwide. Likewise, technologies like metal tools and weaving methods traveled to new lands, often merging with local traditions to create hybrid solutions. Some of the most fascinating inventions are hybrids, born when different cultures combine their expertise. Take the modern guitar, which evolved from instruments in the Middle East and Europe, or sushi rolls with mayonnaise, a Japanese dish enhanced with Western influence. These are living examples of how blending cultures can spark entirely new creations. Today we're more globally connected than ever, and the exchange of ideas hasn't slowed, it's actually accelerated. The smartphone in your pocket, for example, is the product of contributions from dozens of countries, microchips from Taiwan, lithium-ion battery tech from Japan, touch screens from the United States, and manufacturing expertise from China. Even in sustainability, innovations like solar panels, wind turbines, and water filtration systems have global DNA, designed in one place, improved in another, and manufactured across several continents. The next time you look at something as simple as your shoes, your kitchen tools, or your car, just remember that they're the result of countless journeys, geographical, historical, and cultural. Each item tells a story of cooperation, adaptation, and shared human creativity. So here's my challenge to you. Take a closer look at the everyday things around you. Dig into their history. You might find that your morning ritual, your home comforts, or your favorite gadget carry a little bit of the whole world in them. And when you do, share it, because the story of innovation is the story of us all.